Tristan Murrow now has 50 subscribers, and he will take over YouTube.
Bye! Hope you enjoyed! Thanks for 50
everybody.
subscribers!
So today I'm going to show you a beautiful makeup tutorial for anything really where you need to look pretty. A first date, a prom, anything. So yeah, here we go.
Hi, this is Lollipop, your roving reporter. I'm here to comment on all the news about all your favorite people. 33-year-old Mark Salling, former star of the dramedy Glee, has been charged with possession of child pornography. Bail was set at $150,000. If found guilty, he could be sentenced to 20 years in jail on each charge. Hey everybody, stay away from that stuff. It hurts kids. It's official. Prince died of a self-administered overdose of prescription medicine, fentanyl. In Canada, RCMP have charged a 20-year-old woman with stunting for going 185 kilometers per hour in a 110 kilometer per hour zone. She shared the vehicle with 3 men and a dog. The fine, $2,400. She had her license suspended and her vehicle was seized. I sure hope the dog was okay. And finally, rest in peace, Muhammad Ali. You provided us with a lot of great entertainment over the years. He was the greatest. Till next time, this is Lollipop with a great big LOL.
My name's Alan, co-founder of AskRomeo, and on behalf of Expert Village, I'm here to show you how to meet a woman at a supermarket. I love this cart that you have here. You've done absolute wonders with it.
No, I picked it out myself. Thank you.
I can tell.
I really like your shirt.
Thank you. Honestly, it was your eyeshadow that drew me to me. It's such a perfect color for your face. All right, hold one second. So what you're seeing here is the aftermath of a great approach. There are a couple pieces that make up a good approach. The first is the body language. After you've made the eye contact, how are you standing? So it's important that you give her status or you give her your attention by pointing your hips towards her. So I'll shift like this, and I'll give her, direction with my body. Now I don't want to stand directly next to her, and I don't want to stare at her, and I don't want to give her 100%. So I'll turn off at an angle, but I'll give her the majority, right? So I'll give her that body language. The second is the smile. So I want to make sure I'm smiling at her, and we're holding that eye contact. And the last part is what you actually say. So there's 2 different ways of doing it. The first, or as I call a direct method, is to come up and make your intentions very clear. Something along the lines of, hey, how are you doing today? I saw you, and I just had to come up and talk to you. My name's Alan. What's your name?
April.
April. It was an absolute pleasure to meet you today. And that way I'm making my intentions very clear. I've come up to flirt with her and probably escalate it further once I get out of here. The other way is to be a little bit more indirect with my method, or not make my intentions clear right off the bat. So I'd come up to her and say, hey, how are you doing today? I think that this would be absolutely perfect for your hair. And I saw you and I just had to tell you that you should get one of these for yourself. Don't you think? I think it would actually go really well with your outfit right now. No, not at all? You don't think so? All right, what you definitely need is one of these scrunchies then. Pink? Pink's your color. Pink? It's a good color scrunchie for you. Here, I'll throw that in there, and you'll take this. It's good, right? And that was playful, and it was fun, I was flirty. I might have even touched on the arm here, something innocuous or not very offensive. I don't want to make her uncomfortable. I don't want to offend her, but I want to let her know that I'm flirting with her. And that is how to make a great approach. How to, when you're in a grocery store, make it look like you're not meeting somebody at a grocery store. So this may sound a little counterintuitive, but you want to make sure that you're responsible for the way that she looks to herself and the other people around her. You want to respect her privacy. because she has friends and relatives that may be shopping in this exact same store, or it may get back to them. So you want to, and she has to come in here in the future. So you want to make sure that you're responsible for how she appears to the other people. What you don't want to do is make her look bad. So there's a couple of ways you can do that. The first is by the placement of your body, right? So what I don't want to do is be leaning up in that typical pickup pose, right? Chatting her up, talking like that. What I do want to do is I want to talk to her like we're old friends. So I can be standing here and we can be talking like this. I can be talking over my shoulder. Or I can stand like this and I can talk to her over my shoulder like that, right? Either way, it's going to give the appearance that we're old friends. So anybody who comes up, it just looks like we're talking in the middle of a grocery store. And to her, it actually feels that way. And mentally, it'll feel to her like we've known each other for a lot longer than we have. You also want to be careful about what you're talking about. So you don't want to start off right off the bat with, where do you live? She might not be comfortable giving that information to you, especially if this is her neighborhood grocery store. So you want to get that information casually over time, a little bit later on, and be responsible for the way that she looks. With the physical contact, you want to make sure that the stuff you're doing is innocent, right? And you don't want to be grabbing breasts in public. You don't want to be grabbing behinds in public. You don't want to be, touching the insides of her thighs. You want to make sure that she still looks classy when you're talking to her and that you look classy, right? So that when she tells the story later, you're responsible and she says, it felt great. It was the type of thing that I wanted to happen my entire life. And that is how to make it look like you're not picking up somebody in a grocery store.
So, the Pokemon Go app has been out for only about a week, and they already have their theme song, which I will be singing on this video. Let's see how it goes. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. But server crashes are a best way to kill the buzz. I will travel all across the land, or the Wi-Fi zone. Watch out for your data plan, for else you will be boned. Pokemon Go, it's you and me, and Diglett across the street. Pokemon Go, oh you're my best app. Server, won't you please come back? Pokemon Go, a game so true. Catch them in the McDonald's drive-thru. Log me in with Pikachu. Pokemon, gotta swipe them all. Gotta swipe them all. Pokemon Go.
I meet a woman at a supermarket. Now we're talking about physical contact when you're in a setting like the supermarket. When you're meeting somebody, it's very important that you start that physical contact early, that you do things that are going to be comfortable for them to let them know, A, that you're interested, and B, that you're going to be physical with them as the relationship progresses. At the same time, you have to be responsible for the way she feels and the way she looks to everybody else around her. So let's cover a couple steps on how to, touch and where to touch innocently that's not going to offend people. So safe areas to touch: shoulder, right? Arm or even forearm area. You can touch the side of the leg as long as you're using the back side of your hand. When you start touching with the inside, it gets more uncomfortable. You can put your hand on the small of her back, right? And this is a little bit more comfortable. It's a little bit more intimate, but not overly so. If you start raising it up too high, it gets less and less comfortable. You start dropping it down, again, it gets less and less comfortable. So you need to be responsible not only for her comfort level, but also for the way that she looks in front of everybody else. And that is how to touch when you meet somebody in the supermarket.
On your first, right?
Not at all. Alright, follow them.
Okay, ready, G?
Okay.
Stephanie, that's your cue.
Let's go, Mama.
I thought it was a flower girl. Come on. Oh yeah, flower girl, go! know she goes before me. My bad. Hey, you're supposed to throw those things. Oh!
Hey, I'm the 40-year-old.
Wait, when you guys are done getting married, you have to hold it.
Woman by
No,
my own.
you have to hold it while you're getting married. Yeah. My gosh, I've never even got married before.
Can you do it, Mom?
Yeah. You want to do it? You want to walk up there? Here, give it to Andrea. She'll do it. Walk up there and sit here. Go.
I object.
All right.
Why?
Joe Davis,
Yeah, no way.
take this young lady, be your wife forever from now until Davis Joe. And Stephanie, take this guy.
Hey, wait, you guys, don't get in her weed. That's mine.
But you take this guy, be your wife forever. And then by here on out, I pronounce you married wife by half
It's empty.
Ash. I'm next. Oh, shit. I'm next, Stephanie. They didn't even get to kiss.
I'm drinking. I'm slipping. I know what's wrong with Wait, guys, let me get a drink. I'm coming out for y'all.
You're a giga finger. No, he don't.
You know what? Come near me. I got bingo. Let me get Joe.
I just want to get down.
You have to say, run, because I want to back.
I was running.
Did you get finger?
No, I was running.
Who didn't get it?
He did already.
No, Bear, no. No.
You don't get the reps up.
Plenty paid, guys.
So what do you think, Mandy?
I think it was the best wedding ever. And I'm going to have one not just like it.
Hey, you gotta kiss myself and my finger. I'm gonna do the same one.
Not me.
Give me your finger. I love you, Eddie. Yeah, I need to go take a bath. I ain't like drenched.
I want to watch this video.
You ever stop here?
Anything you guys need?
Evolved.
I guess with the transfer of his cremains, you know, some got into the cardboard box as well, and they spilled out on my hands. And I didn't want to wipe them off because that's my husband. I don't want to wipe him away. So I just licked it off my fingers, and here I am today, almost 2 months later, and I can't stop. I'm eating my husband.